I'm Dr. Gene Antonucci. I started my career in dentistry in the Air Force, where I helped our military personnel get healthy and stay healthy. From there, I built a successful practice in Huntington, New York, and later as a teacher, lecturer, and author, I shared my knowledge and experience with students and fellow healthcare professionals. And now my journey's taken me here to explore the world of health, wellness, diet, fitness, and nutrition, as together we discover and find the good life. My next guest is Dr. Patrick Porter. He's an award-winning scientist who's devoted his career to researching the brain, mental wellness, and cognitive functioning. He's a creator of BrainTap. It's a wellness gadget that's described as the Peloton of brain fitness. He's here with us today to talk about practical tips and creative ideas for all ages to boost mental sharpness, productivity, and to prevent cognitive decline. Welcome to the show, Doctor.
It's great to be here. Thanks for having me.
So tell us, how did this invention come about?
We first started with the technology using biofeedback, helping people warm their hands, breathing exercises, relaxation techniques. And what we found was the people that most needed this kind of therapy, it would actually stress them out. So we had to look to nature to find out how was nature doing this with light, sound, and vibration. And we started off, with devices as big as a microwave oven, and now we've reduced it down to fitting into earphones. And what we find is that now, without any conscious effort on the user's part, we can get them to experience this deep level of relaxation and relieve their stress and minimize pain and all the other different issues we work with BrainTap.
Wow.
Well, Dr. Gene, speaking of relaxation, I've been trying the BrainTap out. And as a busy mom, as a mom on the go, I'm working on the show, I love this. Bye, everybody. I'm going to. Dr. Porter, tell us about the light frequencies that you use with the apparatus. I love it.
Well, what we're doing with the light frequencies, there's specific light frequencies that we all tend to love. You've probably been standing out there in front of a sunrise or a sunset, and we don't know why we feel good about that. But what the science shows is it actually changes our biology. So what we did is we mimicked the sunrise and sunset frequencies, and we pulse them at a certain rate, and we're giving you those frequencies that calm the brain down and actually train the brain to go through these different frequencies so you get the results that you want with it. So it's very specific. It's not just flashing light. You can tell when you're using it, it slows down and speeds up depending upon what part of the brain we want to activate and train. And the reason we're using the frequencies of the sun is our brain is used to the sun regulating our moods and also our energy levels.
Is it better to use this in the dark and let the light
of the device? You don't have to use it in the dark because your eyes are actually closed. It's actually working with the nervous system. So the science term is the optic nerve number 2. So your brain is actually not using the way we see. So it doesn't matter if the room's light or dark. Your brain is still going to follow the algorithm. So for instance, if you want to wake up in the morning, it's going to take you from a drowsy state to an energized state. If you want to use it in the middle of the day to reboot your vitality, you can do that to do some deep theta training. And then we also have sessions that actually put you to sleep. And either way, we have some children actually keep their eyes open, but you want to keep your eyes closed for the best experience.
And Nikki, you were saying the sound goes ear to ear?
So Dr. Porter, I noticed that in some of the programs, the sound goes from ear to ear. What effect does that have on the brain?
Well, what we found in the lab was when we speak into the right ear, for instance, the left hemisphere actually lights up. The brain wakes up. And then when we speak in the left ear, the right brain lights up. And for a while, it seems a little bit stressful, but after a while, it's almost like a dance. The brain begins to synchronize. When we have that synchronized brain, what happens is it begins to operate at a higher level, especially when you're done with your BrainTap session and you're handling stressful situations. Now you have a greater capacity to handle those situations and build that balanced brain, what we call neuroplasticity or brain plasticity, which is now a sign of good health for the brain. Actually, it can show us if the brain's aging or if it's staying in its youthful vitality state.
So who would benefit most from this?
Well, I think we have over 1,000 programs, so we have something for everyone. But most of our brain tappers come back and tell us that they love the brain tap in 3 specific areas. Probably most of all, one is to increase their energy. So if you're low energy, that would be good for you. If you find in the middle of the day around 2 o'clock, you have that lull and you don't want to run out and get coffee, tea, or chocolate, brain tap's a good way to reboot your brain, give you that energy you need. And then the biggest thing we hear back from our BrainTap users is it helps them to improve sleep. getting deeper sleep and getting better results. But it's not all about problem states. We have professional athletes, sports teams using it. So whether you have a symptom specific that you want to improve, we have 2,400 clinics using this. So we've proven it out in the laboratory as well as in the real world scenarios. So we'll help you to achieve your life goals, if you will.
All right, well, Dr. Porter, this one's mine. Where can people go to get their own brain tap?
Well, the viewers can just pull out their phone and go type in braintap.info. And actually there we have a special for your listening audience. It's free. They can get a free book and some other specials we have there. So we're so confident that once they try that out, read about the technology and learn about it, they can take the next step and get the headset. But the first thing is to start using it that way and start making your positive changes, maybe even helping you get that deep sleep tonight.
Well, this is fascinating.
I love it. It
Sign me
really
up.
has helped me so much.
Good.
Thanks, Dr. Porter.
Thank you so much. Thanks for
Thank
being
you
with
for
us.
having me.
Okay,
It's great.
I'll let you use it.